What is going on, everyone? My name is Boyd and I am back with some more Age of Mythology. The Titans action spawning in the bottom of the map in the red color, playing as Loki. His name is Thanos. His opponent today in the red color playing as Kronos is KnorrsSeaSquash. The map is Oasis. It's currently 1-0 in this best of three tournament game. It is the Random Civ Smurf tournament hosted by, I believe it's Shelty, and apparently we're getting told that it's Gully as well. So Gully donated as well, I think. So very, very exciting here. This is a very good map for Kronos here, because Oasis is such a finicky map in that the hunt is, sometimes you don't find it straight away. So that slows down your advance time, and it can really muck you up. And we do see the Ulf sucks out. And for Kronos, not finding a hunt or finding a hunt, whichever one it is, doesn't matter. You can still get that Kronos rush out in time. And we'll see, we're probably going to see KnorrsSeaSquash going for it. You can see he hasn't built the economic guild. You can still go for a 4-minute advance time with no economic guild as well. It's a little bit worse than the Hunting Dogs one, but sometimes you don't need it. And he's going to be having a fight Thanos here. He's going to be defending. But Thanos has got a nice protected gold mine here. And I'm going to have to see KnorrsSeaSquash, see if he can find this this gold mine early with these oracles and make sure that he puts the temple on the correct side of the map. So over here instead of over here. And if he can do that, he's going to be in a good position to win this game at the Skraeling. Just missing these oracles, so he doesn't know that they're so far forward. House going up right now for Thanos. And we're seeing the dudes getting built. So we'll see where he builds his temple. Hopefully it's back at his base, right next to the town center is where you want it. You don't, against Kronos, put your temple next to your town center. Force them to take some town center fire to deconstruct it. Then rebuild it next to your town center so he can't pick it off. That is the way to deal with this. And we do see the temples coming down now. 4 Nors. Cancelling villager production here. Sitting almost at pop here. Going for the 330. Wait, is this even faster than I thought? 230 advance time? No, this is exactly what I thought it was. Just seems so absurdly quick. But jumping off the... What? Please explain to me why you would leave the zebra in favor of a goat. But deciding to go for the goat instead of these zebra here. Maybe just wants to finish off eating the zebra and then he'll move over onto gold and then move this villager back to the zebra. Yeah, we'll see. Maybe it doesn't matter so much. The oracle's sitting a bit back and we'll be moving forward onto these zebra maybe. I don't think he knows about them. I don't think he's spotted them just yet. But the temple's up here for Thanos. And Thanos isn't advancing yet, so I love it. This is actually big brain. This is mega big brain here from Thanos. He knows that Kronos will not scout over here, at least for a while. And then when he does, he's going to deconstruct the temple, maybe, if he scouts it ever. He's going to deconstruct the temple and he can just build it back at his home base. But it does mean that his Skraeling is going to be really out of position. Do see the Valus coming in. The units are going to be moving forward. The Promethean does spot these villagers here. The Oracle is going to be jumping straight onto them, and they're going to be under pressure on this bottom location here. Looks like the Oracle is attacking the Sentry Tower, and the Promethean searching for a temple. Not going to be spotting it here at all, and we've got 4 City coming through. So there's not going to be any sort of delay for her. So production, villagers moving forward or away from here. And KnorrsSeaSquash does not know about these giraffe here at all. So now he's going to be moving on over to the wood villagers. Tries to take down the sentry tower, did not manage to do so. Counter barracks going to be forming over here. And the Ulfsark happily sitting here while the Herser train. These villagers or dwarves sitting in this location here, completely safe for the time being, until a Terma starts sitting over here and starts slinging those javelins at the dwarf. But a second temple now coming down for Thanos, so he's realizing I can just go here straight Herser, and it's going to be a really good position for Thanos. So we'll see what he can do. Full set he comes through for Thanos, and these Promethean are under fire right now. They're going to be jumping into the town center fight. Loses one Promethean, gets turned into Promethean offspring. Almost going to be losing another one. And now the Ursa moving forward. Deconstruction comes down, finds the villagers over here. The Ulfsark under attack. But I think at this point, another Ursa pops out. These villagers just happily sitting there. Oh, ignores the Promethean. Kill them. Kill the Promethean. Kill them. Turn around. Fight. No. Okay. Miss micros over there, but that's totally fine. Going to rebuild that temple. But now he's been spotted. He's kind of showed his hand. Maybe a little. Well, he didn't show it too soon. He got spotted by the Promethean offspring. But maybe it's a little bit difficult for him now. He's got 4 Hersa and he's got 7 villages that he could use here. Remember, he is against the 330 of Kronos. So he's going to be able to fight here with villagers, and that will be totally fine. But we have a Cairo Ballista coming out now in order to help out with this. And that's going to be absolutely gigantic. And not only that, but winning this location now nets him a healing spring. The healing spring was thrown down to help out a little bit, but turns out it's going to be going for KnorrsSeaSquash instead. So now we're going to see a Ulfsark built or trained from or swapped from a dwarf or something like that. We're seeing also getting built into this location. And counterbarracks, another counterbarracks coming down for Norse. And Thanos has only got 1 infantry unit here for the time being. So now Norse is going to be like, how do I get further ahead here? He's going to move on over to these. He finally moves back on over to the zebra. But he's got hyena here. He's got giraffe here. He's got all of the resources everywhere, and it's just going to be going for the jugular. We're seeing Hall of Thane's getting built right now. I think he may be able to get this one out. It's a long time to research, 40 seconds, and this temple is going to be going down very, very fast. So if he gets this one out, it looks like he's not going to be able to. He's not going to be able to get this out at all. So these Hersa are going to have to run away as well. He drops them out early, and he gets out without losing too many hit points there. And back to his town center, we do have the Ulfsark out, a Longhouse coming up as well, getting that Hall of Thanes out as well. These Hersa trying to get away from here, using the Matter to Pathing block, which does actually get even more HP, getting taken away. Nice usage of the time shift there from KnorrsSeaSquash. One of the big advantages of playing Kronos is the ability to ghost build for very low amounts of wood with that time shift. And here we go. Kronos getting pushed off of food as well. And so what's he got? He's got 4 or 3.5 goat here. 100 food in one of those goat. Can start eating those. But going to be losing these temple. Not putting the... What I say at the start of the game. You've got to put your temple next to your town center. Your barracks next to your town center. Prevent him from killing it like this, because look at Thanos' resources. He's got so many resources in the bank, and now he's going to have to get pushed off gold mines here, and I think this is going to be difficult for him doing. Taking down the sentry tower as well. We're just going to be moving up to this gold mine over here and trying to steal that for a while the units are picking off buildings and such. So maybe that's good for Thanos here to be able to allow him to get more units out. Still building those dwarves, and these Hersa are just not able to do too much. Going for the counter barracks there, but taking a lot of damage by those Cairo Ballista. Even losing one, even with Hall of Thanes, not able to dodge those Cairo Ballista shots. So very well played so far by KnorrsSeaSquash. And we're looking at some of these Prometheans getting picked off. The Hersa retreating. Troll is out to help, but he's going to get dealt with nice and easily by 6 of these Terma. So we'll see what that's going to do. The Dwarves making a move here, but they're going to get spotted by the Promethean offspring or the Terma. They're going to be after that. There's another deconstruct comes down to slow down the production. More Hersa getting built, but villagers are going to be falling here. So he's going to have to turn and fight here or make a break for it. Going to be losing quite a few of these. Don't want to be running these dwarves with the ox cart. The ox cart's also kind of getting in the way here. Maybe try and use the ox cart to pathing block would be an option there. But the Hersa leaving the base now, looking for someone to raid. Potentially, if he could get some raids going down, he could mass some mass some trolls out and potentially get some army, but he's got 132 gold in the bank, 600 gold left on this gold mine. Just lost maybe 4 dwarves on that little rally point there on that gold mine, and we're seeing him come into the base of KnorrsSeaSquash. He's going to spot these citizens here. He's going after him. He knows, if I can pick off a couple of citizens here, I may be able to recover. So we'll see if he can grab some of these, trying to surround them, get in front of him before he gets to the watchtower, but it's just not able to happen. He's so close with the garrison range on the sentry tower for citizens. It's absolutely gigantic. So not able to get there, but has created some idle citizen time there for KnorrsSeaSquash. So you gotta love that. Now he's going to be sneaking out to the gold mine as well. He's going to be going for maybe around the tree to go to this gold mine. Could be the option. Oh, he's going for the berries. All right, fair enough. He's still got a little bit of gold left on the home gold mine, but we've got Knorrs' army coming in. There's some. I think Thanos kind of wins here if he wants to, but distracting army everywhere. So this is exactly what you want to do as Loki. Try and distract the Atlantean army from the task at hand, which is kind of raiding and resource restriction. But for every little moment that goes by for Thanos, that's an extra Herso he gets to build before he actually has to fight. And then we'll see potentially he could utilize some of the bulky dwarves he's got to like win a fight on a gold mine. I doubt that he'll be able to go to the heroic age anytime soon off of farms here. We'll see what he can do. Gonna throw down some houses now. Thanos has got 170 gold in the bank. We'll be retreating some of these temples away from here, but huge raid onto these dwarves yet again. The dwarves trying to get out of here. They're going to be greeted by so much stuff. These Carabals, so they don't really do that much damage to these dwarves, and neither do the Terma, but the amount of time they're getting hit there is huge. And the raid coming onto this bottom location as well. Absolutely huge right now, taking villages left, right, and center. Idle Herso sitting over here while this is going on. Looking like he's just sacrificing economy to try and get out more Herso before he goes for an actual fight. But Thanos has got his healing spring back. Gonna try and pick off some of these straggler units. Turn around and fight up here, but there's just too many Promethean offspring here. There's only 2, you can turn around and fight them easily, but if there's any more than that, it becomes very, very difficult. But now the Herso are coming in to surround these Terma. They're going to try and get out of here. They are slow. Only Kronos Terma don't have that Uranus speed boost. So the Herso are 5.7 speed, so enough to chase these down. But the micro from Thanos just does not seem to be there this game, and KnorrsSeaSquash looks like he's running away with it with the gold staff and the villager losses that Thanos has maintained. We'll try and go for a ghost build there, but doesn't quite get it wedged up on top of the tree or next to the tree. So that's going to be Knorrs getting away at this point. The units moving in now to Thanos' base. Trying to pick off some of those dwarves that are sitting on top of the farms there as well. You can kind of do that with the Terma. Remember, they got 30% pierce armor. The Kyrobalster got 50% pierce armor. So they can sit underneath town center fire for quite a while and take some nice trades there. But it's looking like Thanos going for his gold mine here. Not giving up in this game. I feel like he realizes that he's actually not in that bad of a spot with 16 Herso. The issue is going to be food here. He's got no food in the bank. He's going to be having gold fairly soon. Hyperion coming through though. Town Center's coming up for KnorrsSeaSquash here. And the fact of the matter is he cannot fight this Cairo Ballaster army ever with these Herso. These Herso just don't do enough. And now we're going to have 4 Town Center Kronos here for KnorrsSeaSquash. And that's going to be a difficult situation to be in. We'll see what he can do here. He's looking for something, but most of the resources are really well protected here for KnorrsSeaSquash. Like his gold mine's got a house on it. Grabbing this town center. His wood in the back doesn't have a house. He's got medium infantry coming in, plow coming in. There's a giraffe here to pick off. Fair enough. Units getting greeted by the Uranus units running into each other. And we're seeing Thanos decide, yep, I can take this fight. Gets a nice Valkyrie spawn, but Chaos gets instantly thrown down there to force Thanos to run away. But almost a blessing in disguise. You can pick off that Valkyrie for free favor or something. So you just have to retreat away until Knorrs decides that he doesn't want to chase that army anymore and then turn around. But now Palace coming down in the front, and we've got a huge raid onto this gold mining operation. Managed to get 700 gold out of that though, but he's going to be throwing away all those dwarves, and Thanos taps out. GG, well played by KnorrsSeaSquash. Really good execution of the Kronos rush there. Able to do a lot of damage. I really loved that Thanos was able to secure this location for so long, but potentially he should have maybe put the temple even further away to give himself more of an opportunity, like at least further away from the hunt there, so he could give him more of an opportunity to produce units and then fight back. But because he didn't, he got found out too early, and then all the units just come over and clear it out. He can't do much. The other option was just to put the temple next to the town center. Temple next to the town center, build another one up. If he uses deconstruct, you build another one up and you're totally fine. And then you build a longhouse and you're all good to go. Anyways, 1-1 now. So we go on to the game, or the match point, I should say. It is best of 3. So thanks for hanging out with me, and we'll get the next game going real soon.